Hey y'all, I just left the gym and I had this thought, like, am I the only person who feels like they're skinny fat? Like, I feel like I'm in shape, but I feel like I have more fat on my body more than anything. So I really want to go on a journey of like getting more tone versus being skinny fat. Let me know.
Hey people, welcome and welcome back to the channel. Please don't forget to subscribe. Today's conversation is about skin fat, which is someone who appears slim in clothing or by BMI standards but has a body fat percentage and low muscle mass. People in this category may not be overweight, but they often lack muscle tone and may have fat accumulation around belly, hips, and thighs. So let's watch the following videos and I'll be back.
Here's exactly what I would do if I was skinny fat. Had excess body fat, not a lot of muscle. I'd find my maintenance calories. I would go into a 200 to 300 calorie deficit and start resistance training. Practicing progressive overload, pushing close to or to failure, 3 days a week in the gym, 4 days a week in the gym, whatever fits into your schedule. I would do 3 to 4 20-minute cardio sessions a week. This will put you losing about half a pound to a pound a week. And in the meantime, you're gaining muscle by resistance training and your calories aren't too low to the point where you won't be in an optimal state for muscle growth. I would do this for 12 to 16 weeks. This will put you in a great spot to lose 8 to 10 pounds of body fat, gain 5 to 10 pounds of muscle, so you won't have that skinny fat appearance. You'll be leaner, have more muscle, look better.
If you're a woman struggling with that skinny fat look, where on the scale you're a normal weight, but if you look at your stomach and certain areas of your body, there's still some pudge. You want to achieve that lean, toned, fit physique, this video is going to be for you. And by the way, my name is Sarai. I'm a fat loss and lifestyle transformation coach. And here's some of my clients who consider themselves skinny fat before working with me, who are able to change their body composition. And if you're looking to change your body composition, then I recommend giving me a follow-up. But when you're struggling with the skinny fat look, it doesn't matter how much cardio you do, how much running you do, it seems like the fat won't budge. And here's the reason why. You're trying to solve the wrong problem. You're trying to lose weight when really what you want to do is build muscle and lose fat. So instead of doing a bunch of cardio and trying to eat less food, here's what I want you to do instead. Number one, focus on lifting weights and really challenge yourself with your weightlifting routine. If you want to remove that excess fat around your body, you're going to need to build strength, build muscle so that you replace that fat with lean muscle mass. Second thing you want to do is stop eating so little food. You're not trying to lose weight, you're trying to lose fat and build muscle, right? If you net that out, that means you're going to be about the same amount of weight when you reach your goal, but have a different body composition. So instead of eating in a calorie deficit or eating less food, I want you to be eating about what you need to maintain your weight, but increase your protein intake within that maintenance amount of calories. Protein aids in muscle building and muscle recovery. So if you're lifting weights and consuming enough protein and eating at maintenance, you're basically going to be losing that fat and building muscle, which is going to lead to that lean toned look that you're wanting to achieve. If you're struggling with the skinny fat look, what you're doing isn't working and you want a personalized approach to achieve your body composition goals, then click the link in my bio to learn how I can help you.
You're skinny fat. You don't know if you should bulk, cut, eat at maintenance. Let's talk about it. The look of skinny fat is essentially you're not overweight. In clothes, you might even appear smaller, but once you take them off, you look a bit pudgy. You have a higher ratio of body fat to lean muscle mass. With wanting to bring up that lean muscle mass, you definitely want to be prioritizing strength training, aiming to get stronger. When it comes to the diet aspect and wanting to lose the fat, this is where a lot of people spin their wheels. There's a few ways you can go about it based off of which part of the build muscle, lose fat is most important to you. I personally wouldn't recommend that anyone in the skinny fat realm goes into a surplus. As the name entails, you will gain weight. Will some of it be muscle? Sure, but you will also be gaining more fat. Going the maintenance route, or body recomp as some people call it, will be a bit slower on the fat loss side of things. The idea behind it is that your body uses stored energy in your fat cells to build muscle, bringing the ratio of fat down and the lean muscle up. Many people make great progress in doing so. You'll likely just need to embrace a longer timeline. From my experience, the more efficient way to go about skinny fat is a mild to moderate deficit, anywhere from 200 to 500 calories below maintenance. Again, depending on how fast you want the fat loss. Considering that your muscle mass is relatively low and you do still have stored energy on your body, you can capitalize off of newbie gains during this time quite well. The more mild you go, you might be able to build a little more muscle. The more moderate you go, the quicker the fat loss. But either way, both set you up to be able to go into a lean growing phase afterwards. But then you can really prioritize building that muscle. I just lost power. We'll make do. Growing significant muscle does take time, and I do recommend that you embrace the phases. From my experience, getting the fat off first and capitalizing off newbie gains did actually lead me to look pretty fit pretty quick, and definitely helped with. As always, remember your why and just go try. I love you.
If you're skinny fat, I highly recommend spending as much time as possible not cutting before you actually start a proper cut. You have so much potential to make progress in terms of fat loss at maintenance through body recomposition. So take advantage of that, because it really is the easiest place to be, especially with your food. The more you try to rush the fat loss process by going into deficits all the time when you actually don't need them, the longer it's going to take to get your goal body. especially in the skinny fat case, because you actually really need to build muscle as well. And this, to do it optimally, you need to be at maintenance or in a small surplus, not a big one, like 5% is fine, but start at maintenance and then adjust from there. Obviously, everybody is different, but if you want some kind of expectation of the time frame, I would say spend at least the first 2 years of your weightlifting journey and fat loss journey building muscle at maintenance or in a surplus, and then go into a cut.
Here's how to fix skinny fat. What you're not going to do is tons of cardio and a massive calorie deficit, because that's just going to make things even worse. What you do want to do is strength training 3 to 5 times a week, 2 short cardio sessions, a high protein diet and a small calorie deficit. Follow me.
I finally get why my stepmom was always calling me skinny fat growing up, because I've started lifting weights in the past year and a half or so, and now when I like touch, you know, my arm, my legs, whatever, they're hard where they were once soft. It is the weirdest feeling ever. I'm like, what is that? It's muscle. It's muscle.
Well, this condition often results from a combination of poor diet, lack of resistance training, and sometimes excessive cardio. It's common among people who focus on only weight loss through calorie restriction without incorporating strength training. As a result, they may lose muscle along with fat, leading to a soft, untoned physique. But how do we overcome this? To overcome being skin fat, focus on body position, building muscle while reducing fat. Remember, our goal is to live healthy. Thank you so much for being part of this. Please don't forget to subscribe and like this video. See you in the next video and stay safe.